Good morning, Thurston. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Thurston. On today's Eagle Report,
it's a day of head-to-head matches, the first one being a sibling rival.
And we find out who faced Coach Man in the lip sync battle.
All this and more on this edition of the Eagle Report.
Welcome to another episode of the Eagle Report. I'm Faren.
And I'm Chloe. Here's today's news. Shrek the Musical will premiere this Thursday and will continue on Friday and Saturday. Tickets are $15 each. Visit thsdrama.ludus.com to order your tickets now. Grab your popcorn and we hope to see you there.
With the new Shrek musical only a few days away, THTV's Jacob catches up with some of the cast members to get the scoop on the roles, what's gone into the play, and what to expect.
You remember Shrek, right? But did you know that in 2008, Shrek made a jump from the screen to the stage? And now that same show is coming right here to Thurston? So take a closer look with me inside of Thurston's production of Shrek the Musical and why you won't want to miss it.
So I play Shrek in Shrek the Musical, and what makes them unique to the story is, well, that's the main character, hence the name of the musical. And Shrek is going through all these emotions as he goes through the story with the classic trope of falling in love with the princess and stuff like that. I think people should come see the show because, well, for the past couple years, Thurston has put on incredible musicals, and I've personally been in them and like seen those productions as well, and we've gotten great turnouts as well. Like our production value has gone up insanely, and I feel like the ensemble aspect of our musicals is truly incredible because, like, honestly, without ensemble, the musical wouldn't be as great.
I play Princess Fiona, and I think she's a unique character to play because she's not your typical princess. Like, she's not all prim and proper like you think, like the Disney princesses. She's snarky and confident and sassy, and that makes her a fun character to play. I think people should come see Shrek because it's a big variety of people in the show. It's not just the people that you typically see at the high school. We have a whole bunch of middle schoolers as fairy tale creatures, and we also have elementary school dancers from Miss Taylor's dance team. So you'd not only be supporting us, but you'd be supporting the younger people as well. The biggest challenge playing Fiona is depicting her different emotions on stage because she's been locked in a tower for 20 years, so she's kind of cuckoo, like she's kind of bipolar, so she goes through so many different emotions throughout each scene. So especially as a first time, like it's my first show, it's been kind of hard for me to make sure I'm always doing different emotions.
I play Donkey, and what makes his character unique is that he's basically the comedic relief character, and he helps Shrek along his journey to find the princess. I think that people should come see Shrek because we've worked really hard on it, and there's really a lot of talent put into this, and I know that everyone can do really good, and we always do really good during rehearsal. The most fun part about rehearsal is actually doing the scenes for me, especially because most of them are with Shrek, and that's my best friend, so I just have a lot of time doing the scenes and getting to know what I can do better to improve myself too.
Okay, so basically, Shrek kind of like, you know, it fast forwards into the present day Shrek. And so he's like living his life on his swamp and stuff like that. But then people come on his swamp and then he's mad, and then so he tries to solve the solution by going to the guy that kicked them out their town. He goes find the guy, now he's on a mission to save the princess. He saves the princess, ends up falling in love with her, and then so he ends up like overthinking because she's actually an ogre, and then he overthinks, gets mad, she overthinks, leaves him, and then wait, hold on. She overthinks, leaves him. He finds out the truth from his bestie, and then they gotta go save the princess. They save him. Shrek saves the princess. They get together. They win. There we go.
Attention seniors, prom tickets will be up for grabs today. Tickets may be purchased online through Go. If you are unable to purchase them online, cash sales will be available during lunch periods each Wednesday through the sales link. All sales are final. There will be no refunds available. Remember, you must pay all fines before purchasing tickets. Visit the front office to pay those fines.
The time for student council elections is coming quickly. Applications are currently open through a Google form from Ms. Ashbrook in your email. The form will automatically close this Friday, so don't wait until the last minute. Campaign and voting details coming soon.
We have another senior spotlight today, and this time, we are spotlighting the one that we can always trust with a review, whether that's gaming or a movie review. This person is DeMarco.
He's camera 2, so that 2-man shot that you always see at the beginning and the end of the show is DeMarco's work solely. So DeMarco is one of those kids that he loves the video games. He loves the movie reviews. So he would do the video game and movie reviews. It was always like, hey, we have a 2-minute slot in the show. Well, I'll do a video, right? And so he was always willing to step up and fill that spot that we always needed. Something fun, hopefully, is what we always try to do at the very end of the show. DeMarco was always willing to take on that role for us.
You control what you put out and what other people see. You can do what you're good at and what you focus on. I usually do camera 2, the middle shot, but I've also started doing other cameras like camera 1 and 3. And I started doing stage manager a week ago, and also taking different creative projects as in the video game review and the movie review.
I think it's just bored working behind the camera and is starting to do some other things for us, being the studio director, started to work in the control room for us.
When I was a freshman, I saw all the different seniors and other people doing it, and I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to give it a shot. And then in media production, after I finished my final, I talked to Mr. W about joining the class, and he said I was more than welcome.
I'm gonna be honest. DeMarco was not originally part of the class last year. When the rosters came out, DeMarco was not on the roster. And he asked me about taking the class. DeMarco has found ways to be successful in this class and be productive and still overcome some of those obstacles that I think were in front of him that would have been the reason why I didn't think it would be a good fit for him. But he proved me wrong, and I'm happy that he did.
The class is a great way to show who you are through your work. You can meet different people. It's good if you're into that field, if you want to go into that later in life. It's also good if you want to try something new and if you want to step out your comfort zone.
Good morning, Eagle Nation. I'm Nick. Not a ton of sports action over the weekend, but let's get you caught up on sports action happening this later today. Baseball travels to Melvindale this afternoon for a doubleheader. The first game starts at 4, followed by the second game shortly after. Softball will also be in action at Melvindale. That game will start at 4:30. Over the weekend, the track and field team attended an invitational meet at Dexter April Showers. Chloe Phillips placed first in long jump and went on to place 5th in the 4x1 and 4th in the 4x2. Kendall Wallace placed 3rd overall during the invitational. Great job. Girls soccer looks for a conference win this afternoon against Melvindale as well. That game starts at 5. I guess if you're in the Melvindale area today, you have a pretty good chance to see some Thurston teams in action. Tennis continues conference play tomorrow afternoon with the home matchup against the Annapolis Cougars. That matchup will start at 4. That's it for sports, however. Back to you, Faren.
Oh, keep going down. The year is coming to a close and an end, and we are cracking down to these lip sync battles. Today we have the famous Yurds versus Senior Brooklyn.
His favorite color? Red or black? I don't know.
Red.
Chicken sandwich?
Nachos.
Sleep or play the game?
Hoop.
All I do is come in his room and he gets mad at me.
Come in my room. Blue.
My favorite color is blue.
Chicken tenders and fries.
Chicken tenders and fries.
Be on the phone with Michael.
Nap. And just lay down.
Come in her room. Touch her stuff.
Also come in my room.
Oh, okay. It's time for birthdays.
We would like to wish a happy belated birthday to Jaden Jackson.
And a happy birthday to Armand Hampton and the other Jaden Jackson and Amaya Taylor.
Also, a happy early birthday to Brianna Burt, Kenyon Maddox, and Raymond Mathis.
That's it for today's show.
Due to testing during seminar, we'll be off until Friday.
Have a great week, Thurston. And don't forget to soar.